Hello there everybody and welcome back to the YouTube channel of JJ Prime Reviews. So today I will be taking a look at one of the most fun figures that I've had over the years, and it's still a fun figure today. So I'm gonna take a look at the Transformers Power of the Primes leader class, Rodimus Prime, and this is a pretty cool figure in my personal opinion. So let's get it on to the this is my tongue sounds working. Let's get down to the review table and see what the big deal is for this figure. So let's get it on, man. Let's go. And here is Rodimus Prime himself in his Space Winnebago mode. It looks pretty good. Yeah, it definitely looks pretty good. So let's talk about the collector's card first from the packaging that you get. My tongue stops working. I'm so sorry. Anyway, so here is the collector's card from the packaging itself. So you got the Micronus Prime symbol. You got the nice artwork there for Rodimus Prime himself, and he looks pretty cool. I do quite like him. Yeah, really cool. And you come to the back here. He is Rodimus Micronus. Power links to fill other sparks with confidence. I guess. I don't know. But anyway, so that's basically it for the collector's card. And right off the bat, let's just take a quick look at his weapons. So you can see he comes with his big mofo rifle. That's pretty cool. I do quite like this gun. I definitely like this gun. So wait, is it a rifle? I can't tell. Not sure if it's a gun. I'm just calling it a gun. My tongue stops working again. 3 times already. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just gonna call it a gun because I don't think it's a rifle. I will say Prime's gun is a rifle, but this is not a rifle. No, it's not a rifle. This is just a gun, you know, a long gun. So yeah, but looks pretty cool. Definitely a G1-y gun from Rodimus himself. So you can actually separate these into 2 different guns, which is pretty cool. And the way you store these is onto these 2 ports right here on the back. So just plug them right there and just plug them in just like so, and they have that. So let's get close here so you can take a look at the details. And there's a lot of paint on the front there. Got a nice flame detail and the nice yellow for the headlights. Got Autobot symbol on the front, and you got nice silver right here for the pipes and everything. Got the Autobot symbol stickers, which look off to me, and they're crooked. Yeah, they're crooked, and you can see the fists are just hanging out on the front there. So there's no way to cover the fists right here. So that's unfortunate. And got a nice orangish yellowish paint going on to the sides right here, and you do have some nice sticker detailing right here, and that's cool. That's nice and shiny. I do quite like it. But yeah, really nicely done. And you can, if you want to, you can actually flip down his heel spurs and make it like a ramp or something, like something to go like run down on, so like, or run up like a ramp or something. I don't know. I have no idea. But anyway, so but yeah, the vehicle mode definitely looks really good. But I'm not sure about the other modes because the other modes is meh. So first, let's take a quick look at some size comparisons with Rodimus himself. Here is Rodimus Prime compared with Titan's Return Deluxe Class Blur, with the Earthrise / Kingdom Leader Class Optimus Prime, and with the other leader class from the Power to Primes toy line. Here is Rodimus Prime compared with Optimal Optimus. So you can see how they scale with one another. So that is pretty much it for the alt mode comparisons. And I think we are pretty much done with Rodimus Prime's full-on Winnebago vehicle mode. So let's strip this down into hot rods. So to do that, you want to untab all these sewer pipes and just rotate them up. Just untab from the sides, rotate them upwards, and you want to just untab these little pipes from these. Whoa! You don't want to pop that off. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that, man. Sheesh. I mean, this is on a friction hinge, so it's an easy fix. There we go. It's an easy fix. There we go. So you just want to flip this back like so, and you want to, let's hope this not pops off. Let's hope it doesn't pop off. Oh, there we go. Sheesh. There we go. Everything's untabbed. You can put the trailer off to the side for now. and we shall get started. So first thing you want to do is just untab, just bring this all the way back and just tap it back in there and just tap it back in, and there you have Mr. Hot Rod, who was responsible for Optimus Prime's death. If you remember from the 1986 film, he literally, you know, interrupted Megatron and Optimus Prime's fight. So yeah, he was responsible for Optimus Prime's death. How he became a Prime, I have no idea. How he was worthy to become a Prime, I have no idea. But in the end, you know, in the 1986 film, in the end, he was, you know, he was more than ready to become a Prime because he was the chosen one. He was the chosen one. For what reason, I have no idea. But anyway, but yeah, it's a nice looking car. It's definitely a nice looking car mode, I will say so myself. But yeah, let's just get Hot Rod into his robot mode and see what the deal is for that. So the first thing you want to do is just untab these pipes again and just bring this up on the double hinge, and there we go. Just bring it up on the double hinge and just untab all this, bring this down, untab all this, untab all this, and bring this down, and just flip this open, extend this, rotate this 180, and just compress it there, and just bring this up, like so. And there you have the upper body all done. So the first, now for the legs, you want to untab them from the supporter itself, untab them from the back, and there we go. Just open up these panels and flip down the feet, close up this panel, flip out these panels, and close up, bring down the feet, and there you go. So there you have his legs all done. So his backpack, just want to rotate it 180, and this will just clip into place. And there you have Mr. Hot Rod fully transformed into his robot mode. And yeah, his robot mode definitely looked weird. I don't like his robot mode. I like the shape of the chest, but the other things of the robot mode is just yeah, he looks weird. Proportions are just off. The proportions are definitely off on this figure. So let's get in closer so we can take a look at that head sculpt. My camera will focus. There we go. So yeah, it's a nicely done head sculpt. It's a great head sculpt. Nice white paint for the face, nice blue for the eyes, silver paint for the head crest. So yeah, it's a nicely done head sculpt and nicely molded chest, but the arms and the legs are just no. They're just no. I mean, they're nice sticker detailing like on the legs and on the shoulders, but other than, yeah, just no, just no. So his head can actually rotate from side to side. It can't really do a full 360 due to the way this thing is molded, and his arms, they're on a ball joint, can rotate the full 360. They can move in and out. He does have a double jointed elbow, so that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to untab all this, so sorry for that. Anyway, nothing at the wrist, no wrist swivel unfortunately. You can actually flip up this panel, and you can actually move up legs that far, back only that far, and he can do the full splits. He does have rotation above the knee. He does have a slight knee bend, like under 90 degrees. A bend at the knee, and the feet can actually move up a little bit. They can move down as well. So yeah, this figure is not that great. Is not that great. It's not good. It's just not good. Just for a quick size comparison, here is Hot Rod compared with the Optimus Primal section of Optimal Optimus and the Earthrise / Kingdom Leader class Optimus Prime. So you can see how he scales there with the two of these figures. And yeah, Hot Rod comes up in the middle because he's shorter than Optimus Prime, but he is taller than Optimus Primal himself. So yeah, really weird robot mode. I just don't like. No, don't like it at all. So let's move on to the next section of this review. Okay, so yeah, let's move on to you know, the evolution from Hot Rod to become Rodimus Prime. So let's prep Hot Rod first. Now I think I might forget this one. So we want to open up this section right here and just bring this up, rotate this back around, and just put this all around, and just bring this, just rotate this down like so, just rotate this down, and just tap it back in, and there we go. So just untap this first, and then you want to unfold all this, unfold all that, and just rotate this around and just flip this up like so, and just bring this up, bring that up, and you want to flip in the feet like so, and flip in the feet just like so, and just bring this up, and bring this down and rotate this around just like that. Bring this down, rotate this, whoa, not at the swivel, no, you just want to rotate at the knee, there we go. So there we go. So now we have Hot Rod fully prepped for the combination. So just put them off to the side right now, and we will move on to the trailer section right here. So just flip this all the way back, just like so. Just untap the feet at the back here, untap the feet, flip out the heel spurs, flip out the heel spurs, and there we go. Actually, first you want to take out the gun. Just want to take out the gun, actually. Take out the guns, and yeah. So just want to slide this out, slide these sections out. These will become the arms for Rodimus Prime, and you want to flip these panels around, and ugly, I know. So just flip these panels around, and there you have the arms all done. So now you want to untap all this, just split this, and just fold all this up, just peg it right there, and right off the bat, it does reveal the Matrix of Leadership. So just want to take out the Matrix of Leadership, but I can't with my bare hands. There we go. Woo! Woo! It just dropped. Anyway, before we continue, we can just take a look at the Matrix itself first. So yeah, the core itself is a nicely done silver paint. Got nice translucent blue plastic right there, which is pretty cool. And you can actually take the light and shine it, shine it right there, and make it awesome. Actually, my camera focus. There we go. You can make that glow if you want to. That's pretty cool. I do quite like that. I do quite like that very much, actually. Like, there we go. Move the light away. Anyway, so you can actually take this core out, and it's on a Titan Master connection, so you can actually plug this in onto one of your heads of the Titan Master bodies, and you can actually take the Prime Master and put it in there if you want to. So that's pretty cool. So I just leave this, on there to, you get a proper Matrix of Leadership. So let's just put this back into his chest. There we go, and there you have that. Just stand this up. Now split the legs, and now I have to raise up the camera, so give me 1 second. Okay, so we are at the top floor. So now you want to bring these sections down, and they will meet in the middle again. Just tap these back together, and there we go. And just rotate this around just like so, and we are pretty much ready for the combination. So now you want to, there's a clip right here, so you want to make sure that this clips underneath right here. So yeah, it clips under there. I'm sorry. Just slide this in and make sure that clips in, and just bring this down, and they will just clip into place, and they have that. And now we take Rodimus Prime's arms and just clip them on. Kind of hard to do. They're kind of hard to do. Oh dear. Oh no. There we go. Just clip them in there, and there you have that. And take the other arm and just clip on the other side, and there you go. So there you have Rodimus Prime fully evolved into his robot mode. And for what it's worth, it cannot stand properly because the joints are pretty loose on mine. But for what it's worth, the overall look of the robot mode definitely looks quite good. I do quite like the robot mode. He definitely feels Rodimus-y for me. So yeah, in my opinion, this robot mode looks way better than the Hot Rod robot mode. The Hot Rod robot mode I just don't like, but this one I definitely I definitely dig. I like this robot mode very, very much. So let's get in closer so we can take a look at that noggin right there, and that's definitely a Rodimus Prime head sculpt. It shows you that Hot Rod has fully grown into an adult, you know. So that's pretty cool. Nice paint for the head crest, blue for the eyes. Although his eyes look squinted, you know, he has squinted eyes. That's funny. So yeah, and you know, one problem I have with this figure is that these panels are just sticking out at the back. I just don't like them. If they just put in hinges to these panels and just fold them in, then I would like that. But just these things sticking out, just weird, just all around, just weird. And the two-tone arms, I just don't get why they're two different reds. Just the dark red and the light red just kills the silhouette. It just, yeah, that's kind of weird, you know. That's kind of weird. And the way his arms work, like on Hot Rod's legs, it's just weird. It's just, but still, I definitely like this one. I just don't like these shoulder bits. Just that's weird, and these panels sticking out of the back, and the two-tone red. Just no. But still, I definitely like the molding of this robot mode. It definitely looks quite decent enough. So yeah, nice stickers right here on the legs as well, and nice stickers right here as well on the shoulders. So yeah, all around, it's a nicely done robot mode, and you can definitely see Hot Rod's hands just hanging out. So yeah, and he does have a huge backpack, but the backpack doesn't matter. I can definitely live with this. So yeah, the articulation on this figure, you can actually rotate the head side to side. Can't rotate the full 360 because of the way it's molded. The arms can rotate a full 360 to move in and out. You do have a swivel right here. You do have a bicep swivel, which is nice. You do have an elbow joint, slightly over 90 degrees of bend. You do have a wrist swivel, which is kind of tight on mine. So it's pretty cool. And you can actually open this panel and just bring up his legs that far. His legs can go back that far, and he can't do the full splits because of this thing getting in the way. So he does have a thigh swivel. He does have a knee joint, about 90 degrees of bend, and he does have some nice ankle tiltage, and the feet can actually move up and down. So that's pretty much it for his articulation there. And sometimes he doesn't want to stand. He just doesn't want to stand at all. Sometimes he wants to fall back on you. Anyway, so we can actually give Rodimus Prime his gun. So you can actually give him two handheld weapons if you want to, but I prefer to give him the big mofo gun and just plug it into his hand, and there we go. So that's pretty cool. That's really nice. So let's move on to some size comparisons right now. Here is Rodimus Prime compared with Titan's Return Deluxe Class Blur with the Earthrise / Kingdom Leader Class Optimus Prime, and yeah, that totally does not work. No. That scale does not work. No. Anyway. So there you have that comparison right there. And last but not least, here he is with the Power to Prime's Leader Class Optimal Optimus. So yeah. And since these two have like similar matrix of leaderships, you can actually switch around the matrices if you want to. So that's the thing you can do. You know, the playability is there. So that's pretty much it for the robot mode comparisons. Okay, so here are my final thoughts on the Transformers Power of the Primes Leader Class Rodimus Prime, and this is not a perfect set in my opinion. The vehicle mode definitely looks great. The Hot Rod mode, the car mode from Hot Rod, it definitely looks really good, but the robot mode for Hot Rod just plain out weird. Just looks off to me. Yeah, the robot mode from Hot Rod just doesn't look good at all. It's just weird. It's just really weird. But I will say that the overall Rodimus Prime robot mode, I think I like this. You know, it's not the best looking Rodimus Prime robot mode, but it's definitely decent for what it is. You know, it's nicely molded, nicely painted. So yeah, I definitely, you know, give them that. You know, the Rodimus Prime does look quite good in my opinion. But definitely, this definitely looks way better as Rodimus Unicronus, because I think Rodimus Unicronus uses the mold way better because you can see the big brute that he is. But still, I definitely like this figure. You know, it's decent for what it is. So it's overall just okay, you know, for me. So as far as ranking Rodimus Prime from a scale of 1 to 10, yeah, with all its issues, it's definitely a 6.5 out of 10. So it's okay. It's just okay. So it's decent for what it is, but it's still fun to mess with. So definitely fun to mess with. The transformation is smooth and enjoyable. So, and I definitely like the Matrix of Leadership as well. So 6.5 out of 10. Not a bad figure. You know, it's not that horrible in my opinion. So yeah, it's okay. They did it, you know, quite a decent job. So yeah. So I think that's pretty much it for today's video review. So ladies and gentlemen, if you have enjoyed this review and you want more reviews of Transformers figures, you can click that subscribe button down below, and while you're at it, click that notification bell icon down below as well, so that you'll never miss my new videos that are coming up really soon. And you can always check out my Power of the Primes playlist for any reviews you may have missed. So I will post a link to that playlist in the description down below. And if you want to have a Rodimus Prime figure of your own, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com for any availability. So I'll post a link to their website in the description down below as well. So, and I think that's pretty much it for me to say. So there you have the Transformers Power of the Primes Leader Class Rodimus Prime. And this is JJ Prime signing off. Peace out.